Alright everyone, welcome to me ranking every single Dispatch villain and superheroes. This is recorded the day before episodes 3 and 4 are out and day before my episode 2 of Dispatch on my channel comes out. Be sure to subscribe to not miss any Dispatch content and other content I make on this channel. I hope you enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe if you do enjoy. Alright, here we go. I took about 30 minutes about writing stuff down. I kind of took pictures of stuff like that. Did my research. Watched my own video, watched other people's videos, to try to get a decently accurate ranking of these characters. At number 1, I've written down, I have Robertson himself. Alright, I updated the ranking a little bit. Elite, good, mid with potential of being good, or elite, mid, and then just straight up bad. Like I said before, I have Rob himself, Mega Man, at elite. He's the main character, so he kind of has to be elite, or it's not really a good game. And I do think it's a really good game. It has really good potential of being like a great game of the year, like you see in my title. The title of the first episode, maybe game of the year, stuff like that. He is elite, main character. Overall, his background is pretty good. He's the third Rob Robertson. His dad died to Schroeder. What the hell is his name? Shroud. Close enough. Died to Shroud. His grandfather was also Mega Man. His father was Mega Man. Third Robertson. He's easily a very likable character. Main character, kind of. Has to be likable to a certain extent. Played by a recognizable actor. He is played by Aaron Paul or Jesse Pinkman in what the hell is this show called? Am I stupid? Breaking Bad. I'm stupid. Yeah, he is the kind of main character. I mean, obviously Walter White's the main character, but kind of good co-character. And then not much wrong with him. Kind of just not much wrong with him yet. Only 2 episodes in. Still he's an elite character. Second one, I have Blonde Blazer. Obviously another elite character. She almost seems like more of a main character than Robert himself. She's a great number 2 character. I mean, probably one of the best any games I've played. I haven't played a lot of games, so this is not saying much, but it's saying, at least in my opinion. At the end of the day, this is my opinion. She has an unknown backstory. The scene of them sitting on the, I don't know what it was called, kind of a promotion thingy. Robert kind of spilled out everything about him, his own backstory, stuff like that, and then she never really said anything. That is still unknown, but I feel like that'll be very important. Like I said before, probably more likable than Robert. I feel like I like her more than Robert. She only got one weakness. I'll explain it once we get to him. If you watched it, you know who him is. At number 3, I have Shroud in good. We don't know crazy much about him. All we kind of know is that he killed Robert's father. He seems to be the main villain. We don't know much about him. Only 2 episodes in. He'll probably end up being very, very strong. Probably end up using all of this cast, or at least the main guys, to try to go take him down. That's all I wrote about him. There's not much we know about Shroud. He's just kind of probably gonna be the main villain, and he's just kind of there. Number 4, I have Toxic with mid. Mid without potential, because I think we might be done with Shroud, honestly. I'm not sure if we have much, not Shroud, of Toxic. He's kind of a boring character. You start off talking to him, but that's kind of all it. You do get into a decent battle with him, but I mean, it ends up being all of his other goons that I don't have in this list, because they're just gonna be not important. All of his other goons that just show up and help him. Yeah, just overall mid character. I don't think he has much potential. At number 5, we have Waterboy. He's mid. I don't think he's got much of a future. He's kind of just the janitor of the SSD. He's a boring character like the other one. I mean, his superpower, he gets wet. I mean, he's a nervous guy too, not easy to talk to, and he's always goddamn nervous. He's just a mid character. He's just mid. Number 6. Number 6, I have the GOAT. I have Chase. He's funny as fuck. I mean, he's probably the most likable character possible. I question if I threw him at elite or not, but I'm gonna put him at good, since he's kind of not like a main superhero, which probably down the line he'll end up being important that you would be a superhero to be an elite. Easily likable, like I said. Old. He's an old best friend with Robert, like 15-ish years ago, down the storyline. He is a old superhero, but he's 39. I mean, his superpower is he's very fast, but he also ages pretty fast. So, I mean, he looks like he's 70, but he's not even 40 yet. At number 7, I have Royd. I say he's a good character. He's very likable. Very likable. He's very strong. I mean, roids. I mean, it might end up being like that. Doesn't understand personal space. I do have that written down because I did kind of get this information on like a random ass website. Doesn't understand personal space, and which I did. It doesn't make sense because in that bathroom scene where you're taking a piss with them, he just like straight up fist bumps you. So I mean, I yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess. He is one of the few people that know who Robert is. So one of the more random characters that know who he is. Kind of random as hell that he knows. Do I put him above him? Nah, I'm gonna put him above Shroud though. I do think that he is way more better than he is. At good, I have Phenomenal Man. I guess strongest, probably the strongest of all of them. Maybe besides this guy himself. Not really likable. Not a good actor in that little acting scene at the start of episode 2. Wasn't very good at acting in that one, but it doesn't really matter. He's kind of a superhero. With cocky attitude, I have potential of supervillain because I feel with these three here, I feel something's gonna happen with these three in episode 3, 4, maybe even the future, and could end up being an extremely important character. I'm gonna put him above Shroud, and the reason why and when I mentioned about Blonde Blazer that there was only one weakness, and the one weakness is that she's dating this bitch. So she's still gonna be elite. I'm not taking her down because of it, but I feel like them two dating is not gonna happen because of this little guy right here. Alright, good again. There's a lot of goods in these. I've realized. Maybe I should put some in middle with potential. I have Sonar. Uh, Elite voice actor with Moist Man himself, Moist Critical. Very smart. He's a Harvard student. He keeps on mentioning. He's probably really likable. He doesn't say much, but yeah, he's likable. Turns into a bat randomly, and could end up being a super important character if the developers gave Moist Critical like just kind of let him be, kind of give him what people want, is of him be the main character. I like good again. I have Flambe. Not really likable. He's kind of like a dickhead. He's a liar. Uh, Starts a fire when you send him off to do a little mission that I think it's like saving somebody, but he ends up just putting a house on fire anyways. He controls the fire and the flame, and his skin does not burn. Weakness, obviously in that one scene, water or alcohol. I mean, either one you choose, it's pretty much the same outcome. I feel like in my eyes, he's a very underrated character. And I mean, he just stay here. I do like the other characters more than him. Mid to good. So I'm gonna put mid with potential then. Is Invisigirl or Invisibitch. Likeable to some people, but I mean I'm not on that train of liking her that much. One of the few people who knows what Robert is. I write all this stuff down, but I feel like half these people already know who Robert is, so I mean it's not very much of a secret. Might be getting fired. There's a recent trailer of Blonde Blazer talking to him that you gotta fire somebody, and I assume with the ending of episode 2 that she might end up being one of them. Big fight with Robert at the end of episode 2, which might be the reason of the firing if she does get fired. I had a little like a website open that kind of tells what these characters are, and I wrote down some of them, and one of them said might be attracted to Robert for her, and I could kind of see it, how she's making fun of him and stuff like that. I mean, probably yeah. I'm not surprised if that actually happens. Alright, we got another good in Punch Man. Punch Up. Voiced by another goat, Jacksepticeye. In fact, I'm gonna put him over Moist because I think Jack is more recognizable than Moist Man. He's a drinker in character. I mean, I can see it. I think most iron people are like that, kind of drinkers and stuff like that. Small, he's like 3'3", I think I looked it up, but has super strength though. He's really strong but small. Maybe it's worth it. And then in that little website that I talked about before, it might be attracted to Coop, which is this character, which I didn't get to yet. Was an assassin, not very likable, kind of a boring character, not much about her. Kind of funny, which in that website that I keep on talking about, and a lot of time to approve it though. I feel like if there was a bad with potential, I feel like she's kind of perfect. But I mean, she's gonna stay at bad because for now. And next we have Melivolva. I think this is Melivolva. Yeah, I'm gonna put her at bad too. Same as Coop, boring, not really likable, not much to her, with a lot of potential being good, But that's kind of it. Demon out of hell. Oh wait, never mind. She's from Australia, so still a demon, but one from Australia, not maybe from hell. But Golem, I have another bad. Don't know much about him. He's just kind of a big rock. Could be very likable. Depends what the developers are doing with him. Voiced by Young Gravy. I think he's like a pop artist or something like that. And in the website I talk about again, he's solid to good teammate to his little companions and stuff like that. And at last, I have Prism at good. In my opinion, really likable character. Could change though. She's a diva, pop star. I mean that music stuff. Famous in the little bio. She has over a million followers on that, and hopefully, probably she end up being very important. I'd say she's probably better than Farm Bay, probably. This is my ranking. If you disagree with anything, let me know in the comment section. I will go ahead and talk to any of y'all about it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Shawty tell me that she love me, that girl I know. Throwing it back and she loving the way that I go.